you just hear this?
It's the Jim Kerr Rock and Roll Morning Show on Q1043.
New York's classic rock, Q1043, Paul McCartney's Maybe I'm Amazed, and today is the anniversary of Paul's marriage to Linda in 1969. I'm Jim Kerr. Good morning. Louis Black is with us here at Q1043. Of course, he is a very prominent stand-up comedian, award winner, Grammy Award winner,
sure.
And an outstanding playwright, a well-known, crazed, rob the rich socialist.
Oh, yeah.
That I always was confused by that because you're pretty well off.
Now.
You don't meet very many well-off socialists.
Now I am. And, and where am I supposed to go? Where's my party? I got there's nobody, there's like 7 of us in the country.
And I know that you love to skewer politicians.
Yeah.
Boy, day before yesterday, one of our leading political figures gave you a lot more potential material.
Yeah, perfect, huh? That's
Yeah.
good. Yeah, because that's something really you need to get done. There's absolutely, we've been in gridlock in this. There's nothing has been done in the state of New York. Since he's been elected, and at least now there's an explanation. It's okay, but all you had to do was tell me. Well, I put up I'm fighting, I'm doing stuff. Oh, the Republicans, just say I got to go see a hooker. Somebody explained to me. The $5,500. What can a hooker do for $5,500?
We were wondering
I haven't been able to figure that out. $5,500 an hour.
I think you get the hooker, and then they deliver a couch. You get a free couch. You have to get something.
Well, tonight, a brand new series premieres on Comedy Central. It's called Louis Black's Root of All Evil.
Yes.
It's a debate, but it's almost kind of like a game show in that there's a winner and a loser and a moderator who makes the decision.
Yeah, except that we don't have enough money to give a prize and
Right.
comics, and they wouldn't know what to do with it anyway.
Yeah.
It's 2 comics debate which is more evil, and I'm the judge. I'm the self-appointed judge.
Now, you have tonight a pretty provocative first episode.
Yeah, it's a really great episode, actually.
Well, I would say Oprah versus the Catholic Church. I mean, that's you're delving into some controversy there.
Yeah, it's a good move. I asked Comedy Central to kind of push that back later in the season because let's kind of build up to it, couldn't we?
I don't know if I would have described Oprah and the Catholic Church as sacred cows.
Oh no!
But-
ouch!
But that's what Comedy Central's press release
very nice.
refers to Oprah and the Catholic Church as. Who will be arguing tonight?
It will be Greg Giraldo and Paul Tompkins.
And which one will be debating on which side?
Greg is a Catholic, so he chose to debate that the Catholic Church was, and Paul, I think, wants to sleep with Oprah, and she won't. And then I was on Oprah about 10 years ago as an up-and-coming new comic.
Was she nice to you?
Yeah, she was actually very nice to me. But they kind of, they kept telling me I was going to be on this show as they were going to show all of these comics who'd made it, and I was the next comic who was going to make it. And that was what they told me right up into the point the morning of my going to do the show, at which time they said, well, no, really, you're part of a group of young comics. And we're just showing a bunch of young comics who might make it, maybe.
Well, you did.
Sort of. Oh, yeah, I did.
You did make it.
Yep.
Yeah,
You don't sound convinced.
There are times. Well, because on when you have a cable TV special, they repeat it a lot.
Yeah.
And it becomes, you become somewhat ubiquitous. I mean, I sometimes just sit down and just flip through the channels, and there you are.
There I am.
Unexpectedly, there you are, and so you stay there for a while, and you laugh, and you have a good time, and everything's good.
Yes, no, it is. It's been very good, and this show is. It was a lot of fun to do this. People say, well, what do you think of the show? And the thing is the one thing I know about the show, whether we, but what is it doing? What does it say? Basically, it's funny. The comics we had doing it, the stuff were terrific. So it's just a seriously funny show.
This past December, over the holidays, you and Robin Williams and Kid Rock and Lance Armstrong and Rachel Smith, who's Miss USA,
yes,
went over to Iraq and Kuwait to entertain troops there. Can you tell us what that experience was like?
That was overwhelming. That was that probably was one of the most extraordinary experiences of my life. I've never. We did 13 shows in 7 countries in 6 days,
wow.
and I didn't know Kid Rock, and you think everybody's going, boy, what are you going to have in common with Kid? Kid Rock was like just terrific. It was like we were exhausted, and you just kept going. What we got back from these troops was extraordinary, and you don't really understand what they're really going through unless they're in they're a part of your family or you're there and seeing it, because their dedication goes beyond what any politician talks about. What we owe them is beyond whatever we're giving them. If we all had that kind of dedication, well, we wouldn't be in the dumpster, I'll tell you that.
Hey, Louis, did you hear about what Billy Crystal is getting as a birthday gift from the Yankees? He sort of got his dream come true. He's going to be able to play as a Yankee. They signed him for a day to play an exhibition game.
Yeah, he had to have a signed
tomorrow,
contract.
a day before his 60th birthday. So what would be your dream? What would be your dream gig?
$5,500 hooker.
There you go. All right.
Louis Black's The Root of All Evil premieres tonight, 10:30 on Comedy Central. And next week, this is going to be, and we're going to speak to Donald Trump the morning after next week.
Perfect.
Because we're going to speak to him on Thursday. Next Wednesday night on Comedy Central, it's Donald Trump versus Viagra.
Oh, no.
Well, good luck, and thanks for taking the time to speak with us this morning here at the Q.